Your uniqueness is sexy.
All of our uniqueness can be sexy, right? So we're going to talk about some really interesting things today and how kind of challenging some of the expectations that we often grow up with and maybe even have subconsciously, or that other people are trying to impose on us, can maybe diminish some of our unique qualities and the things that make us unique. And so we're going to talk about how to do that, kind of as a couple, and how that can create some awesome sexiness between husband and wife.
I mean, I'm like naturally a nonconformist. And I'm a little bit of a rebel, and I even think that I am a product of the institutions and society.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't think anybody can say that they've totally escaped, because there are some good things about conforming, right? To be a good citizen and to, do things that we know are good for us. And you have to live in a society and you have to follow certain, obviously the laws, but also, the mores and the norms and the things that help people get along.
Yeah.
Outside of that, when it comes to an individual becoming their own sovereign, right? Like their own island in some ways, not an island in the sense that they're disconnected, but think about an island that has a unique fruit or a unique landscape, somewhere that's unlike anything else, right? And people go to islands because they're so beautiful and they're different than what we're used to, right? Tropical, areas are often similar, but they're also very unique. Like you can go to different tropical places and there's different fruits growing. That's why I bring up the fruit. So when we think about the fruit that we can create as an individual, it's unlike anything else that anyone else can create.
Yes.
And what an awesome and sexy thing to realize and then to embrace and to give the finger to conforming to the degree that it's suppressing the fruit and it's not nourishing that fruit as good as it can be nourished. And that fruit might not even exist in your life right now because you've just been doing things the way that everyone else who lives in like the city tells you that you need to nourish your fruit.
Yeah.
Right. So being able to open your mind up to how unique you really are and how much power you really have to create newness in this world is a beautiful and sexy thing. And it is for everybody, not just for themselves, but we all need it. Yeah. We all need everybody to be unique because that's where this incredible diversity, and I'm talking about like the really good diversity that it's a chain reaction.
Yes. Yes, I love that. And as you were talking, I was also thinking about, if each person, if we kind of view ourselves as like this unique island, it's also that we're able to have the skills to not be living our lives based in fear, right? Yeah. About what other people think we should be doing or how they might respond to something that we have chosen to do because it doesn't fit their idea of what we think we should be doing. And so I love the idea of like part of our growth and development is being able to be uniquely ourselves.
When I think about things like my religion, like the religion that I love, I'm a disciple of Jesus Christ, or as I'm trying to be. And I'm far from perfect, and I still want to be a unique individual, but also I don't think that he wants me to just be like everybody else. Like when you think about the divine and the creation of a divine personage or entity, if we really think that they're divine, don't we think that they're going to be able to create individuals that are super different?
Yeah.
And beautiful in their own way. And the last thing that they want to do is create robots.
Yes.
Right? And so I don't think that Christianity or the institution of whatever church you belong to is meant to create robots or people who just conform to social norms within that religion even.
Yeah.
I think that true discipleship means that you find the best you within that discipleship and let God, who is the infinite creator, that has an infinite imagination and ability to create endless, strengths and beauty. Let him help you become that.
Yeah, I love that. I was listening to something the other day. I'm having a hard time remembering what it was, but they really focused on the concept that you're kind of talking about is like we get to be co-creators, right? We're
Yeah.
not these just robotic people who just take orders, but that we are co-creators with God. And then the more that we are involving him and turning to him in our lives for, that growth and development and this uniqueness, man, that is such a fun process to be a part of. It's not boring and stagnant. It's ever evolving and moving and shifting and can bring excitement and newness and a lot of variety. And I think that all those things can really contribute to our experience of life here on earth and also with our spouse.